Hey, welcome back to Podcastaholics, episode 11. Can you believe we made it this far?
So it's good to be here.
Something really to write home about. 11 episodes. Unfortunately, this is the last episode. We really made our run. It was a sprint, not a marathon. Um, but before we jump into all that, as always, we always have a sponsor, and this week we are sponsored by.
Let me Google that for you.com. Are you tired of people keep coming up to you and asking questions when they clearly have the ability to look it up their self when they have their phone right in their pocket? We'll look no further. Let me Google that for you.com lets you Google stuff for other people while they're Googling it themselves. I think we have a personal testimony here. Someone
I
want to go?
mean, yeah, I definitely use let me Google that for you. Anytime I can. It's really just a way to say fuck you in a polite way, and it helps the person wanting to learn information actually accomplish their goal.
Interesting. That's very interesting. How many times have you used this in a real world situation?
Probably about 25.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, dude, let me Google that for you. It's my favorite website.
Interesting. All right.
Interesting. All right. uh,
One little earner there.
Do you
yeah.
guys want to talk about what you've been doing in the past week?
Why not? Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'll
Me?
go.
Okay.
So,
You?
in in preparation. Wait, when's the new season start again?
Sunday.
Sunday.
This Sunday. Okay, sweet. In preparation for the new season, I've been rewatching new season of Game of Thrones. I've been rewatching season 5, and it's been really good. It's been helping me refresh. Um, I'm kind of caught up with the relationships and what the characters are doing and feeling right now. I just saw the episode today where the spoiler alert, the White Walkers attack the Wildling like stronghold, and then you kind of see
Was
the
that hard
zombies.
home?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, I
Definitely.
saw that excellent episode, super good. Trying to think of what else I did. Uh, damn, I think that was it. Oh, my
If we
fucking
want to
glasses.
we want to go down the rabbit hole of Game of Thrones, but I'll let you finish. You just remembered something.
Oh yeah, yeah. My classes are finished. I attended my last class yesterday,
Yeah.
so I have two finals, but I'm done with class.
So what are you gonna do with all your new free time?
Um, I don't know. That's why I was hoping we'd pick two movies a week.
Whatever are you talking about?
I don't know. You mentioned Game of Thrones. Do we just want to start out this episode Game of Thronesing?
No, we gotta finish our weekly thing.
Alright. Well, that's gonna come. As far as I have been, let's see. Today was my last day of spring class. Thank God. Finals still left, but who cares? I mean, finals are nothing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Somebody smashed my taillight today, unfortunately.
Did
yeah.
you ever
That
figure out
is.
like what happened?
So, it's not broken enough to be like a hazard. See, if you were looking at from the back of the truck, you couldn't even tell. When you walk around the side, like the side of the thing is missing. Like bunches of there's like when I walked up on it, like the just pieces were in the just on the sidewalk right there, the pavement.
Hmm.
I guess somebody just walked up and said, "Fuck this tail light," and punched it.
What did your taillight ever do to them?
I don't know, dude. I went to the office and they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna want to, call the police and file a report." And I was like, "I don't fuck with pigs." And I left.
Yeah, you might want to start looking over your shoulder. You might have someone out to get you.
What they don't know, if they gonna fire 10 shots, I'm gonna send like 20 back.
You're so hard, dude.
Um, Yesterday was one of my favorite holidays, 420.
Happy
um,
holiday.
of course we blazed it. But I mean we blazed it just like any other day, so I guess it was special. Uh,
No. Your roommate broke his like 3 month long dry
oh
spell.
yeah, my roommate has been on an abstinence, like starvation, like Jesus going through the wilderness.
Was it specifically for this?
But for Kush, yeah, he has been fasting for like a month, and he
That's so
fasted.
pointless to me. I don't know why you would. No, I thought he's been fasting for like 3 months. I thought
No,
it
it's been like a
was.
month and a half. It's been a legit
Okay.
month and a half. And so this morning or yesterday morning we wake up and I hop out of bed and I walk down the hallway and as soon as I get to his door he's like hops out, "Yo bro, happy 420, you ready to blaze?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I guess so." And I mean we took right there and he like hit it like 1, 2 times and was baked, boy. He was fucking faded. And I mean, we go on throughout the day. You know, I hit a little toke every now and then just because it's a special occasion. And we come back at like 9 o'clock and we have a little get together party. We probably had like 7, 8 people over, but you know, enough to blaze up, but enough not to blaze like an ounce of weed. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah, it
at
was
this
cool.
party, were you
What?
guys is that at this party? Is that when you guys were playing Super Mario World?
No, we played that last night, like after the party was over.
Oh, okay,
It was
after the
me and
party.
Daryl. I baked some fucking top tier peanut butter cookies and we did them in milk. It was the perfect ending to 420 day. But yeah,
Mine.
we played some Super Mario World and we played it this morning too. We've gotten decently far, like playing 2 player. We're almost like halfway done.
Did you get to the Forest of Illusion?
I don't know what that is, but Uh, Daryl knows like fucking all the goddamn secrets and secret levels in Super Mario World. Like it's incredible. I
That's
had
pretty
to.
awesome. I know there's like a lot of people that are into retro games like that. They're super into them, so they know all the little like tricks and whatnot.
I had to like channel my inner like 7, 6 year old to remember like playing Super Mario World at my like grandma's house to remember some of these secrets.
I know what you mean.
But I mean, yeah, that's what I've been up to for the most part.
I didn't even know there were keys and like secret hiding places in Mario World until like 2 years ago.
Yeah, like. Oh, I mean, Daryl's always pulling out keys from every level I didn't even know had like a secret level to it.
A couple years ago, I was on. I was grounded from playing Call of Duty for a little bit, and so I had to go back and play like Super
A couple
Mario and
years ago,
everything.
you mean like last week, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Nah, dude, who plays COD anymore?
Yeah, for real. Uh, yeah, the fad really died off. But anyway, so I looked like I had to do a bunch of YouTube videos because I could never get past like the second castle
Yeah.
with the
The second castle, dude, you're shit tier, dude. We got way past that.
not Iggy.
How many?
I don't know who the I don't
There's
know who the second
a.
castle is, but I got decently far into the Forest of Illusion, and then I couldn't make it any further.
You couldn't make it into like the cave?
Yeah, I made it to the cave, but I couldn't get past like the forest.
What fucking forest?
I guess you haven't made it that far yet, dude.
I mean, there's multiple ways to go here.
I
Did
just
you
got
make it out of the cave?
yes, I made it out of the cave with the little turtles that walk on all fours.
Huh, alright.
Yeah, but like there's later on there's like a forest part, and it's really difficult.
No, dude, I'm talking about after you fucking destroy the second castle.
Yeah, it's like past the fourth castle.
Okay. I thought you said you were fucking stuck on the second castle.
Well, I
What?
was until I watched all those YouTube videos. That week I was grounded from Call of Duty.
What?
Isn't the second castle the only thing you have to do is like all the dude does is like walk and climb on the wall and then drop down? Like you have to jump on his head like 3 times.
Yeah, that's the second
It's
castle.
like an autistic like boss fight. I don't know how you couldn't do that, dude.
The third castle is like a wizard, so he's really tough.
The one that like shoots firebolt like balls.
Yeah.
That one's like on top of the fucking cave. Like Daryl had this like weird cheat or this weird like key like pathway to get up there. I didn't even know you could fucking get up there, but
What kind of enemies are in the Forest Evolution?
I think that's when you're first introduced to the Bob Bombs. I'm not completely sure, but I know that they're there. It's pretty much there's just a lot more enemies that come to you, and there's these floating bubbles. Kind of like in the ghost houses, but they're just in the forest.
I don't know 100% sure if I remember that one.
Can you pull up a picture for Kirk?
pull up a picture of what?
Google the Forest Evolution and pull a picture for Kirk so you can like.
Actually, it's Gucci. I can get to do it. While I'm doing that, why don't you talk about what you've been doing in the last week?
Nah, dude, I got it right here. You guys check me.
So yeah, this is gonna come in handy. Kirk, if you go to Alex's little screen thing.
Yeah. I'm watching.
If he's ever gonna show it.
You can't see it,
But
dude.
while we're waiting on that, why don't you talk about what you've been doing this week?
Okay, so what I've been doing, I came up. Actually, I'll save that for last. I did try to do the Game of Thrones thing on episode 3, so I'm not that far. Look at the chat.
It's so slow.
Oh gosh, it's gonna bring back memories. Like 4 years ago. Did you make it to this area?
I have before, yeah.
This is as
We
far
hadn't
I've
got
gotten
this far yet.
in the whole game.
Oh shit.
I never made it past here. Okay, so I had a couple things I was going to talk about in this week of my life. I made it to like episode 3 or 2 or 3 of the season 5, so I just kind of quit doing that.
So Daryl made it to like
Why
this
did
bitch
you-
right here. I didn't even know you could fucking get up here.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting. But wait, Homer, why did you stop after like episode 3?
I just got too busy. I started doing other things.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like what? Like playing Fallout?
No, I was trying to watch Lord of the Rings, and I'm still like in the middle of it. The only like version of the movie I could find is the 3-hour and 48-minute long one, and it is such a long movie. And that I've been
You
watching
just
like
need to segment out some time.
yeah, I can check it out sometime. I've been like, trying to watch all those shows the Netflix shows that you watched. Like I hadn't watched like I've only watched a handful of Netflix shows. I didn't know there was this many on there.
Yeah, there's a decent amount I actually started watching. They've come out with 2 new seasons of Trailer Park Boys since I last watched it, so I was catching myself up on those.
They renewed F is for Family for like another season.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that.
You didn't like F is for Family, dude?
We watched it as a family together.
It was
just a really depressing show. I mean, it definitely had its moments, but a lot of it was just everyone hating their life.
It was so realistic.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, it was so realistic. The part where the little kid's under the bed and like the parents are banging.
Yeah, that really took me by surprise. I didn't think Netflix would go that far.
Scars, dude.
Or the part where like the dad hates the kid and the kid hates the dad, dude.
Really
Yeah,
hit
he
close
gets
to
a
home.
big old face full of balls.
Ooh, that show threw me for so many loops. I can't wait for that though. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I watched. I started Flaked.
Guys' review about it.
About what?
I liked it.
I mean,
thought it
like
was funny.
after the second season comes out.
After the second, what?
I think he wants our
When the
review of the
second
second
season-
season, and then he's gonna watch it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Depending on what we say.
going off of what you guys say, that will kind of dictate whether or not I watch it.
Fair enough.
I kind of misunderstood what you said, so I'm just gonna leave you to.
All right, fair enough. Anyway, continue on with what you were saying, Palmer.
Okay, so I started Flaked, and while I think that the reason you didn't like it is because it was advertised as like a comedy, because it has like Will Arnett in it, and it was not a comedy at all. So it might have been like why you didn't like it, because it was not what you were expecting. What is not what I was expecting. But it's very good.
Yeah,
It's
like when
really,
I was reading the oh, sorry.
Hey, you go ahead. You're good.
Oh, when I was reading the summary, I was like, okay, this sounds like this could potentially be a comedy. And 10 minutes in, I just can't figure out what the fuck I've been watching, so I decided it wasn't worth it.
It's kind of like F is for Family, where you think it's going to be like a straight up comedy, but it's really depressing. It's about like a
But
guy.
F for Family is still pretty funny though.
It's still really funny, but it's still pretty depressing out of nowhere.
Rick and Morty's depressing out of nowhere. I think that's just a new theme nowadays.
Yeah, I guess
That's a good point, but I feel like Rick and Morty's highs are way higher than F is for Family, so the depressing thing I can deal with. Plus, they tackle some of the matter in a funny way, as opposed to F is for Family, which is just kind of all sad.
Even the funny stuff is sad. Oh, yeah. So it's about a guy, and he's like an ex-alcoholic, and he's just like a really awful friend, and it's just about him dealing with that. Even though he could be a better friend, but he just chooses not to be.
He's a friend to alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
But it's a really
so-
high quality show, though.
So are you gonna keep watching it? Like, has it?
Yeah, I'm on, where am I at? I'm on like episode 5.
Is there one season?
Yeah, there's only like one 8-episode season.
No, okay, so you're almost done there.
Yeah, might as well just go ahead and finish it off. I did try the characters, and your review of that was astute. It was not that good. Very fair review. I made it to
Yeah, I
episode
didn't care
2.
for it. I feel like it's cringe comedy, and though that has its place, I don't want to watch a full series about it.
A
Yeah.
full series of cringe comedy.
And then I think you talked
That's my
about
life.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt as well.
Did you watch that? Kimmy the Unbreakable Schmidt?
Oh, yeah, I watched the first episode.
Unbreakable?
It's not, yeah, of Unbreakable. It's not bad. I don't know if I'll keep watching it. Maybe if like the second season, which is coming out soon, gets good reviews, I might pick it back up again. It's essentially just about Kimmy Schmidt. I don't know if that's her real name or not.
Yeah,
But
I think it is her real name.
it's about her. She was indoctrinated into a cult and lived underground for 15 years, and she got released. And the first episode is about her reintegrating with society, specifically New York.
Is this a real thing or?
Yeah. It's Kimmy Schmidt Oh, you mean based on a real story?
Yeah.
No. It's too.
Oh, I thought this was like based on her real life. Like I was like, whoa, why have I not heard about this? Very upbeat and funny just to be from a life of 15 years of impoverishment and slavery.
Yeah, it's definitely fictitious. It's a comedy. She lives with like a flamboyantly gay black roommate who just wants to be a Lion King Broadway singer.
His name is like Ronald Wilkerson, but he changed it to Titus Andromedon.
You gotta make it in the big world, dude.
He's like one of those New York characters that stand in Times Square and ask for money.
Yeah, he dresses up like a robot and hands out flyers for an arcade.
Yeah, his name. He's like a knockoff Iron Man, and everyone's like, "It's Iron Man." He's like, "No, I'm not Iron Man." I can't even remember what his like official name is, but he sues the guy for copyright infringement.
I might pick it back up. I'm not 100% sure. It was definitely better than the characters.
Yeah, definitely better than the characters. I wasn't 100% sold on it. The only reason I was like drawn to it was because it was Aaron from The Office.
Yeah. And also the teacher from 21 Jump Street, bro. You can't forget that big role.
Yeah, that's true. That was a pretty big role for her.
That big role, yeah. He was the guy all along.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the last thing I was doing this week. So I don't know if you guys got my Snapchat earlier about the start of my empire. Did you guys get that?
No.
I had to look.
I got it, but I didn't understand what it was about.
Yeah, I was going to address that on the show tonight, so it might have been confusing for you then. Because I didn't go into it at all. That is a grapevine. I'm going to start growing grapes, and then I'm going to try to make some wine. and then I'm gonna make the best wine in Baker County. And I'm gonna try to get my own orchard or arbor, whatever they're called, going.
Huh. What
Could
kind of
be.
grape is it?
It is a noble muscadine black grape.
Huh.
Uh, Before today, I didn't know. I didn't ever hear about black grapes or bronze grapes. But
Bronze grapes.
yeah, so apparently
I saw
muscadine
bronze
grapes.
grapes in Sam's the other day, but I've never heard of black grapes.
Yep. So what apparently
Have you
muscadine.
tried one? Have you tried a black grape, or is this batch going to be your first black grape experience?
This will be my first black grape experience. So apparently,
That's a bold move.
what it really boils down to is muscadine grapes, which are like grapes that grow in the South. They're split up into two. You know how regular grapes are like red and wine,
Yeah.
red and white. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Black grapes are the muscadine's version of red grapes because they're the same thing as red grapes, but they call them black grapes for some reason. And then bronze are the white grapes. So pretty much it's the same thing, but they're just a little bit bigger and juicier.
Interesting.
And have your parentals agreed to you making your own wine?
Yeah, they don't really care. They don't think I'm gonna
Because
drink
it takes a lot of money to pull that off, I think.
Yeah,
You
like
have to age the wine and
$60.
preserve the wine.
I mean, you do, but like you can just let it sit for for like a month or two.
Yeah, it's gonna take like ass.
He's just gonna let his grapes ferment in the sun for a week.
Wine tastes awful anyway, so I mean,
It tastes better than like other liquors, like
Just fucking
alcohol.
buy
And other-
alcohol. Don't drink rotting grapes.
rotting grapes. I mean, you can make wine out of like peaches and blueberries, and you don't have to let that sit because it doesn't get better with age.
But that would be pretty.
I'm pretty sure yes, you do have to let it age. It gets better, like the
With
yeast.
grape wine, you do, but not with other fruit wine.
Well, you're making grape wine, so
Well, yeah, I'm making grape wine, so I would, but I mean, like with other fruit.
why
wine,
is the concept changed because of the fruit?
It's just the kind of like wine. I don't know, but this is what everyone on the internet says. That you just don't really have to. I don't know. I'm not no expert. I didn't go to school for this, but that's just what the internet tells me.
Well, it sounds like you need to be an expert, dude, if you're gonna start making wine.
Now, I'm just gonna copy what that dude did on that video I watched on YouTube. You can get like a winemaking kit for like $60.
Well, I guess like the process is pretty simple in terms of kitchen chemistry.
Yeah, you just gotta let it ferment and put some more sugar on it and let it ferment some more and put some yeast on it. And let it
Put a
ferment
balloon
some
on top.
Easy.
I want to talk about something else. So did you guys hear in the new week? They are actually replacing Andrew Jackson on the 20th
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard about that
yeah.
today as I was doing homework.
with Harriet Tubman, dude. And you heard it here. Me, I started this. It's gonna be Tubbs. Be a tub. You know what I mean? Like a 20? Like what's that cost? A tub. I'm counting through my tubs.
I didn't even consider that. Yeah, the 20 is about to get a whole new book of slang terms.
You got that Underground Railroad. You got that conductor.
That's it, dude.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna-
interesting.
Tubbs is gonna be the new
I've been
thing.
seeing
You guys are waiting to hear it. You heard it here
I definitely
first.
believe it. That's better than anything I think I could come up with.
I wonder
But,
why
yeah.
they're changing it.
Because I think, actually, I don't remember, but I know a lot of people hated Andrew Jackson.
I think he was very against Native Americans
I'm pretty
and
sure
black
you know a
people.
lot.
And I think generally he was a shitty president.
So just general colonial white guy stuff.
Was
Yeah.
he a bad president in today's terms, or like then?
I think he was like an alcoholic.
Some of the greatest men in history have been alcoholics.
But he like led that whole the charge to get the Indians, the Native Americans out of Florida, dude. You remember that? Floridian, your fucking history, dude.
Like, Trail of Tears stuff.
Yeah, I don't really know that much about Floridian history.
The Trail of Tears? No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know.
I'm not a Floridian, bro. I was born in Mississippi. I don't need to learn your backwards ass
Now
history.
you are a Floridian because you live here and you get state funding.
And you go to school.
I'm about to revoke your state scholarships by submitting this audio clip to the government.
Rick Scott.
Rick Scott is gonna be banging on your door in a minute, boy. And you don't want to see that creepy ass face looking through your peephole.
This is Rick Scott.
Let's get to work.
You're an illegal Florida immigrant.
So, Alex, did you want to talk about Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Oh wait, I have something before we get into Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is kind of a relevant topic. We all know how the transgender and PC society is going on now and affecting our everyday life.
Not really. I mean, I haven't really had anything affected to me.
Okay, well maybe
Wait,
not affecting what?
The what society?
The transgender and the PC movement society.
Oh, the PC. Okay.
Okay, so I put this in the chat, Alex. I don't know if you can like put it on screen for everyone.
Oh shit. Let me go back to the chat.
You just Google that. So there's.
I don't see anything in the chat, dude, from you.
Really? I just put it in there.
No, it's just me and Kurt.
Okay, we'll just Google this then. It's Stephanie, but it's spelled Stephoneknee. And it is like a...
Alright, let me do that again, dude. Alright, you want me to turn on my screen share too, or?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let me pull it up for Stephanie.
Stefon.
F-O-N?
Yeah, Fonknee.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. And it is a 62-year-old man who came out of the transgender closet as a 6-year-old girl.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say he's on the extreme end of the transgender movement. I'm sure within their little meetings, like, there are people like him that they don't talk about because I don't think this guy is just transgender. For him to also believe he's a six-year-old, there's not everything upstairs is firing at maximum capacity.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude. He pulls it off pretty well.
Yeah, it's like they welcome him. They welcome him in.
If he's one of those people that are into baby play, that would make more sense. But if he is a full-time 6-year-old, he has mental issues.
Wait. If he can become a full-time 6-year-old, I want to go and do this too, dude. He can like go to playtime. He can enroll in like element or pre-K.
Have the most kick-ass grades.
I'm gonna get valedictorian this time around. I don't know, dude. I'm feeling like he can pull off this 6-year-old girl.
He's got one of those little pacifiers in his mouth.
Oh, that was a good one.
He should be looked at by psychiatrists.
I feel like all of them should, but
I feel like you should have to go through a psychiatry evaluation after you graduate high school.
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
That'd be
Why do you, for what purpose, what would they do with the results that they get?
To fucking catch those crazy ass people.
like Stephanie. Oh, if you scroll
Catch
like
the school shooters and the people who have something wrong with them before they go down a dark path of.
Oh, yeah. I got
I don't know where that black guy, the picture of the black guy was, right there. But that's Titus Andromedon. right there.
Oh, okay. You even get a GIF. What nonsense was that?
Yeah, but so Stephanie was the
but
father of 7, and he's been married for a couple years. But not anymore, because now he's 6-year-old.
Wait, the father of 7?
Yeah, he had like 7 kids, and then he came
And
out.
he just fucking left them all.
Yeah. Well, in his defense, he didn't leave them. His wife told him to leave.
is this it? 1, 2. Unless this dude has unless this dude has 7 kids and is also named Stefanuki, I would say this is the man.
Yep, looks like him. Well, he has a mustache there though.
Yeah, there are definitely some other problems at play. I know personally, I'm kind of like at first I was on board with transgender people because I don't care, do you? But I started seeing these statistics, and apparently even after a lot of transgender people go through the surgery, like I don't know what it's called, just a surgery to become the other gender. Um, they still have high rates of depression, and I think their rate of suicide is 20% higher than the general population. It seems
That would
like
make
there
sense.
are more underlying issues that need to be addressed first. Apparently, this is something that's been around for a while, and it's called gender dysphoria, and that's like the medical term for when you're transgender, and typically like having a condition like that can lead to depression because of the society that we're in. So I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you make a bold statement like that, if you're already feeling down, you're definitely gonna catch some more backlash.
Yeah.
But I think it's a appropriate time to talk about Thrones.
Actually, there's another topic.
No, fuck off. I already got it pulled up.
Fair enough.
I kind of just want to go through these pictures. Let's talk about them as we go.
Okay. Earlier, I like this idea, but earlier I wasn't looking when you were cycling through them. Is there anything in here that is spoilery?
Kind of.
No, fuck off. There's nothing spoiler in here. They're not leaked pictures, they're released pictures.
They're like pictures that people have like taken from the trailer.
No, these are like pictures that the directors have released.
I think it's kind of the same thing. Like they're pictures that have like stills from the trailer.
No, they're not stills
They,
from the
they
trailer.
look like they look like they could be.
No, they're not stills from the trailer. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
They're pretty much
I've seen
the same
trailer.
thing.
I've seen the trailer. They're
I
not
swear to God, if you say these are stills from the trailer.
They might not be directly from the trailer, but they're kind of stills from the trailer.
Fuck off. God damn it. You're wrong. Alright.
I'm not really. I mean, they're kind of like they are. Like they're not spoilery.
They're in no
as far much
fucking
as-
way related to the goddamn trailer.
Yeah. So
Here we have.
Yeah, whatever. We'll just continue.
Here we
Daenerys
have
Targaryen.
Daenerys Targaryen.
the
Wearing a
rightful,
little dragon necklace.
the rightful heir to the Iron Throne.
Mother of the dragons and queen of the
Breaker.
Andals.
Breaker of chains. Queen of the grassy.
The Unburnt.
So she's been taken hostage here, or she's been taken by the Dothraki. Wonder what's gonna happen to her. Who knows?
Rapist.
Ooh, Sansa.
Yeah,
Look at
Sansa
that.
looks worse for wear.
I'm still.
Oh
waiting
yeah,
for
that's
Sansa
right.
to
Her
step up in
and
her shoes.
Reek are gallivanting around in the forest.
I wonder why she had time to stand there and take that pose while they were running away. I wonder what Reek just said to her, like, so did you have a good night at your wedding?
I guess this means her and Reek did survive that fall.
Didn't
Spoiler.
break their legs.
So
Tyrion with
they
the
brought
son there?
the most unfulfilling supporting character back, Grey Worm. The man with no story.
Yeah, it looks like Tyrion's doing what he does and is drinking wine, but it looks like he's actually pouring it back into the main container.
He's giving up on wine, dude. Him and Varys are gonna have some more good banter.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
the
I can't
Queen's
wait for
gone.
that.
This is their rule marine.
Oh, it looks like Reek did break his legs.
No, I think he's just like falling down.
So who is raised on the water?
He's like, I'm sorry, Reek, you really risked me, but I'm just gonna have to leave you here. And then continues the series of sadness in Theon's life.
I forgot he used to be like a proud fighter. Now he's just.
He's such a good actor, dude. He is like
Yeah, he
not
plays a broken soul.
not
pretty
the
well.
same person at all from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he was in John Wick.
Ooh,
Miss Sunday.
the dark chocolate of the cast.
Dark chocolate, dude. She's like milk chocolate.
Yeah, that's very milk chocolate. I don't even know if she's African American.
Is she? She might be like Greek or something.
What was the last part of her story?
She didn't really have a story. She just kind of.
I think she
Like
ended
in
up back in the
Custodian.
castle after the queen flew off from the
The Colosseum thing.
the Colosseum of Death.
Oh, yeah.
Daenerys flew off and she was like, "Goodbye, my subjects who are near peril," and they just made it out all clear.
Yeah, I wish they would have elaborated on that more. It's like ever since, like just the dragons were there, and then all the Harpy sons just kind of, all right, well,
Well, that was it. Here's Bran looking cute. How old is he now? He's really aging well.
In the show or
I
IRL?
don't know. I was just saying. Yeah, like his whoever plays him.
I think in the show he's about 10.
Right here, he's looking a good 16.
That's what I was thinking. 15 or 16.
His cheekbones are like an 18-year-old.
Anyone?
Those high cheekbones, dude.
Anyone know who he's with?
I believe that's the three-eyed crow.
1, 2, 1, 2. I see a problem here.
No, dude, he took acid. He opened his third eye.
Okay, he must have stopped drinking fluoride. His pineal gland finally opened up.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes,
Pineal?
pineal.
I've been saying pineal for like since 10th grade.
You've been making a fool out of yourself.
Fucking fool, dude.
Whew.
So Bran learned how to walk again. That or he's on a hand truck. He's on a hand truck.
They're wheeling him around on a
This
dolly.
guy. This guy is pushing Bran around on a hand truck. I figured it out. Cause look at his fucking stature. That nigga's standing straight up.
That's true.
Okay.
It turns out all Bran had to do was just like stand up. He never really tried to stand up.
Here's the shame woman.
This is her giving Cersei two.
No, dude, that's Marjorie.
No, this is Marjorie.
Yeah,
Remember
that's right,
Cersei made it out.
Yeah.
We forgot that Marjorie got in prison too.
What do you think they're gonna do to her this season?
I hope
Same
they
thing.
strip her naked.
Strip her naked, force her through the streets, shave her head.
She was already naked in like season 2. She wasn't that impressive.
So, dude, I love her.
Doesn't mean that
really
it shouldn't happen the 6th time around.
Are you talking about
Natalie
Marjorie
Dormer's
or
wife.
the priest?
I'm talking about Marjorie.
I'm talking about the priest. I'm just kidding.
The High Sparrow.
Now, Kurt, do you have a theory that this guy was Alan Reed?
You ran that. I think you ran that by me in a previous episode, and I could not remember who Howland Reed was.
I don't think I'm familiar.
Maybe at one point I did, like from reading some stuff, but I completely forgot who Howland was or is.
He's like Ned's friend from the Tower of Joy.
Huh. Maybe. Well, then I guess we'll get to see that play out this season.
Maybe he's taking vengeance for Ned. When she's pregnant on April 2nd.
I won Rion.
Yeah, Roose and Ramsey looking pretty shocked at something.
I think I heard some news that who's this character's name? Ewan Rin is going to play a young Hitler in a new TV series.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Reddit.
With Daniel Radcliffe.
He does play a good sadist.
I think he could do a pretty good Hitler. He's looking a little Jewish for me, with the black hair. Gonna have to fix that up.
Nah, dude, Hitler was Jewish.
On his mother's cousin's side.
Well, I mean, Hitler had like black hair and black eyes and like a.
I think you're just thinking because he was in black and white.
You can't like. He was black and white.
He had black hair and white skin and black eyes. And Yeah, because they only filmed in black and white back then.
It reminds me of that picture of Bob Marley that like I had on like my shirt at one point, and Kim Senri said it was racist because it was like a negative photo and his skin was white.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Look, dude, it's Walter Frey.
It's not Walter Frey.
There
Who,
can't be that many old men with the ugly hairstyle of that. Look at that.
oh, that's Balon
Balon.
Greyjoy.
I thought he
Oh, okay.
died
So I
back
guess,
in the third or fourth season.
yeah,
Nope.
we haven't seen what's going on at the Iron Islands for a while.
Okay, well here's a prediction: he's gonna die, and then the King's Moot's gonna go on. They're gonna try to pick a new king.
Huh. Yeah, I
The
could see it.
King's Woot? What?
They call it a King's Moot. It's when like all like instead of like in the Iron Islands, instead of like passing the throne down to its successor, they all just kind of fight over it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't seem like a really effective system.
Yeah,
The Drowned God doesn't care.
as long as you drown and stand back up.
This is Gilly being a man, and Sam being Sam. Going to become a what's he going to become?
Maester.
Meister at the Citadel.
Somebody just told him John got the stabby stab.
Probably.
Stab.
But yeah, I'm curious if they're like, I think they're in a tavern on the way to the Citadel. I doubt this is the Citadel.
This
If
looks
so,
like a boat to
That's
me,
a
dude.
boat, dude.
Yeah, I could see it. I guess assume tavern because of the guys in the background. But yeah.
The way
that
he
makes
said
sense.
that, it sounded like they were riding a tavern to the Citadel.
I just assume it's a destination on the way.
Spoiler alert, she actually died. Rip in peace.
Ooh.
Cersei.
Gold will
mean-
be their crowns. Gold will be their shrouds. Another one bites the dust.
One bites the dust. True words.
Tommen's like, well, that could have gone better.
Yeah, Tommen, his mom was publicly humiliated. Everyone calls him an abomination. His wife is in jail. His brother, by law, is most likely in jail, though he could be getting executed. That's good
His
speculation.
dad's his uncle.
His dad's dead, and his uncle's his new dad. His brother just died not too long ago, and then his grandpa died.
What are they gonna do with her boyfriend?
Probably gonna go.
Oh, I have no idea.
Are they gonna cut off his head or something?
I
Do they
don't
have
think
a
so.
boyfriend? I mean, her boyfriend.
Yeah, they brought him along.
Did they bring him on?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they left him there.
I completely forgot that. I don't know then. Yeah, that's interesting.
They're probably gonna like blame him.
I don't think they're gonna
I-
blame him. I think they're gonna punish him for that.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Why would they punish him if they don't blame him?
The same reason why the Sand Snakes wanted to punish her because they hate Cersei.
So they're not
It's
going
'cause-
to. So they're not going to blame him for killing her. They're just going to punish him for killing her without blame.
If they do anything, I think so. He might be able to talk his way out of it and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the poison of the da 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 da." But I think for the most part,
They're gonna take the fall for his people.
yeah.
So you
It'll
don't
be
think
a
they're going to
symbolic
blame him?
feat.
Wait, what?
So you don't
It
think-
doesn't matter if they fucking blame him or not. They can blame the fucking
Well, I mean,
whoever else is in door, and they're gonna kill the boyfriend because of spite, you know.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Like he's gonna be the face of the enemy. He's gonna be what they take their anger out on.
Okay.
Theon's love.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember who. Like,
Yara.
I wasn't really getting a whole lot of images. I thought that was from the flashback. But yeah, interesting that we see. Looks like there will be more Iron Island footage.
The Queen's Moot. That's what they're at.
We can't have the same haircut, Cersei.
Yeah, Jaime giving a passionate speech to Cersei as they have really similar hair.
I think this is the speech that goes in like the trailer, the background talk. He's like talking themselves up, like they're gonna get their revenge.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about that today when I was watching an episode. The Lannisters, I mean, really, the Starks and the Lannisters have gone through a shit show, but the Lannisters have really been losing a lot of people. The Starks, they just think they lost a lot of people.
I mean, they lost like the head of the house. That's pretty big.
I mean, okay,
And they
so
lost their home, their place in the north.
I mean, in terms of actual family, like Sansa thinks everyone else is dead. Um, I think I don't. I think John thinks everyone else is dead. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think Arya just it's up in the air. I don't know about Bran. They
I don't think
they
Arya
all.
just gives a shit. She was like, goodbye.
Well, she couldn't throw away John's sword. She at least cares about John.
Yeah, I wonder what Rickon's up to.
Just fucking off with Shaggy Dog.
He died and we never heard about it. They just cut him
Hodor
off.
couldn't protect him.
Hodor.
Odor.
There's that cheeky cunt. I'm sure he's looking at another flayed body.
Davos.
The Onion Knight.
The half hand. Too soon.
What's going on with him? He just lost his king, so is he just like a wanderer now?
I think he just went up to the north wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
where to go.
Yeah, what was the guy's name? The king?
Stannis.
Stannis. Yeah, Stannis sent him to the wall right before they burned the little girl.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Now he's just there with the red lady.
More Jamie in this cute little jacket.
The Rockstar jacket. Oh my god.
Jamie has some of the nicest clothes in the
He's a
show.
Lannister dude.
He always looks fresh to death.
A heartthrob. With his little fake hand.
Oh, I bet that's what was her name? Marcella? I bet that's Marcella under there.
It
Yeah.
looks like they're like just getting off the boat or something.
Yeah, that looks like a death ritual thing.
They're just about to throw her in the water.
The Red Woman.
She's on her way to resurrect Jon Snow.
Fuck John back to life.
Gonna fuck his cold, stiff cock. I think somebody rumored the first episode is called The Red Woman of season 6.
Huh. I hope
Gonna
they
play
spread
the-
the story around. They don't focus too heavily on one story for the first episode.
I doubt we'll
They
see
never
that
do,
with
dude.
Jon.
Here's Arya looking like Stevie Wonder.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess she's just learning to cope with blindness now. Why did she go blind in the first place?
She killed Meryn Trant when she wasn't supposed to.
Yeah,
and-
Okay.
she's a bit.
And then she had to pay a life for a life because that was not her life to take. And,
That makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know, she just went blind all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Okay.
really
Yeah.
same-
Interesting. I'm interested to see what becomes of her. Okay, more of her adapting to blindness.
Those eyes.
I've seen a guy at the fairground with those eyes before. It was creepy.
He
Dude,
probably
he
had some
wasn't-
meth on him.
Nah, dude, he was a faithless man.
Good thing they didn't take her jewelry. At least they left her with her eyebrows and her wig.
Yeah, that's what I thought was interesting. They let her keep the dragon necklace, but it does look like she's in. To me, that looks like a better dress tunic thing than what she was originally wearing. That might be the same one though.
No, I think it's the same thing.
They're kind of dirty.
Oh, the banter. I imagine some cheeky banter is going on right here between these two.
I think so too. I'm glad that they get reunited.
Reunited and it feels so good. He's a very handsome dwarf.
A very handsome dwarf.
He is. He's rocking it.
He writes a beard very well for a dwarf. Cersei looks very nice right here.
Yeah.
Marcella, you're supposed to be dead.
First time she got herself together in the whole season.
Oh, is she wearing Marcella's necklace? Oh no, wait, that'd be hers. Yeah, they were. Okay, yeah. Sansa's
Easy
still
breezy.
playing. She's still frolicking around in the snow.
Theon is dying over there.
It's like there will be some more banter. I
think
really.
like these guys are gonna have to control the situation back in Marine.
Oh yeah, they probably will. I hope Varys doesn't betray Tyrion.
Do you think Varys is behind
The Harpies?
the Harpies?
Nah.
Damn, that'd be. I don't know. That'd be a cool twist, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. From what it seems like, he's a very avid Targaryen supporter.
Ooh, yeah. So yeah, those are her slave rags. She's
The
that
Blood
woman.
Riders right here, man.
Yeah,
The
interesting. So
Call.
yeah, she's gonna be talking to another call.
Ooh.
Another character I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really
But
give a
she's
shit
probably
what
gonna end
happens
up
with
with
Brienne.
more screen time in this season, so Brianna Tarth probably gonna help out the old
Most
More
likely. I
adventures
hope.
of her and Podrick being incapable people.
Yeah, I hope she actually
You take that back
accomplishes
about Podrick.
something.
Pod.
More of Danny talking to the call. More of
Another one
Sansa
of
as a
Sansa.
Yeah, we
model.
got through it all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
Brienne and Sansa are the two least favorite characters of mine, because I keep hoping Sansa's gonna do something cool, but then she just kind of doesn't.
And
I
then
hope Reek has another shitty season just to like add on to the shit fest. You didn't think it could get any worse, and then it just gets worse.
It always gets worse.
At the beginning of the show, you just really hate him, but now you just really feel sorry for him.
When he like betrays Rob in season 2, you're like that asshole, and then he really gets what is coming to him.
It's like he kicked a puppy, and you're like, man, that was really shitty. I hope something bad comes your way. And then he's
And
just tortured for years.
he just gets a fucking dump truck of shit poured on him.
Apt analogy.
Apt. Apt.
Speaking of death, did you get?
Oh.
You guys remember Prince died today? Rip in peace.
Rip Prince. He believed in chemtrails. That's the only thing I know about him.
Chemtrails.
The only thing I really know is from the Dave Chappelle skits, the real stories of Charlie Murphy. That's all I know about Prince. He was a
Rick
point
James?
guard. Huh?
Wasn't the whole Charlie Murphy thing, wasn't that with Rick James?
I think he had like two different things.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there was the Prince one too, where he like they said they were gonna play basketball against Prince's group, and they all showed up in blouses and kicked ass.
Yeah, I've seen a
Blouses
lot of
win.
funny pictures today. Things like Prince is the only guy that could get your girl dressed like your girl.
I watched a Prince music video today, and it was about him and another person making a porno. Very strange.
Yeah, apparently he had a unique way to approach how like the new generation would get his music, and it really killed the sales. That's why people under 25 don't really know anything about him. We typically know he exists, but we don't know most of his songs. Really, any of his songs. I think he has
Rain.
one. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think he has one called Purple Rain, but that's all I can say.
Yeah. Before we stray too far away from Game of Thrones, I have a little topic for it. A little announcement, really. Okay, so the creators have announced that after this season, they only have 13 more episodes worth of content.
Yeah, there's only gonna be one more season. I heard about that.
No.
Really?
It's not going to be one 13 episode long season. It's going to be 2 seasons split.
Oh my God.
No, why God?
1716. That's like the most disappointing thing.
Are the episodes still going to be an hour long, or are they going to be longer?
I would imagine they're still gonna be an hour long. They haven't. They didn't say anything about that though.
Why does it
Cheap.
have to end?
On such a bad
Cheap.
note, like, why couldn't they go out with like a 13 episode long season?
I'm kind of betting the series does not have a good ending. I bet you're going to enjoy the ride a lot more than you're going to enjoy the destination.
Probably.
I wish the ride would never stop.
I do too.
I don't know what am I gonna just. I don't know what to do when it's over, man.
What am I going to look forward to?
What 10 weeks am I gonna enjoy the most out of the year now?
Yeah, what 10 weeks of the whole year am I gonna enjoy the most?
Okay, so you guys want to hear some of these movie topics that we didn't get to last week?
Movie topics?
Yeah, I got a couple movie topics.
Okay.
I'd be down for hitting one
Okay,
or two.
so one of the big ones, Legendary Pictures, Warner Brothers, and Sony are all bidding on the rights to a live-action Pokemon movie.
Huh.
Live action Pokemon.
I don't think that'll look good.
Nope.
Uh,
Maybe it's like a Disney
I mean,
movie.
when they said live action Jungle Book, I was like, but apparently they said it's good.
Actually,
It's
yeah,
amazing.
the footage does look pretty good. I forgot live action isn't like the worst thing in the world anymore.
Yeah, they actually made it pretty good now.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank
Good
gosh
work.
for technology.
All right, and another one. James Cameron has announced 4 sequels to Avatar.
God.
The Blue Monkey one, not the Last Airbender.
Okay. That would make sense. There's 4 powers, 4 movies. Earth bending, air bending.
No, I said not that one.
I don't know, but I mean, still.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I don't remember too much about Avatar. I feel like I could tell it was a good movie, but I didn't find myself sucked into it.
I don't even remember the last, 15 minutes. I don't remember how it ended.
I don't really
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, neither do I.
I remember they got together for a big war, and then, it was all a blur from that point on.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the movie. I remember like a lot of people in 8th grade when it came out were like, "Yeah, it's the best movie." I didn't really
No,
care
I
for
mean,
it.
it was definitely top tier when it came out.
I didn't. I thought it was too like ham-handed with the political undertones of like the Native Americans and stuff.
Oh, okay. You don't believe in all that?
Nah, they were mean people. They were like savages and everything.
They
They
were
weren't
savages.
civilized at all.
They deserved it.
We were bringing them civility, dude.
Andrew
Thank
Jackson did nothing wrong.
you. Andrew did nothing wrong. Zombieland 2, that's gonna be a thing.
I am interested in that.
Did you guys see
Is
Zombieland
It,
1?
it, yeah, yeah, yeah.
is
I
the
like
same
it.
dude gonna be back for it?
Yeah,
Tennessee,
Tennessee and
will he
Tallahassee.
finally get his Twinkie?
Stay tuned to find out.
Oh, wait, was his name Tallahassee?
I think it was Tennessee and Tallahassee or something like that. There's
Hmm.
Colorado, maybe. I don't know. I wish they would have just used regular names.
No,
Yeah, I
dude,
don't
the
know what the
apocalypse.
point of going by their city or state was.
The Kingsman is getting a sequel.
Cool.
Not, yeah, that's like, that's not as super important to me.
I really like the Kingsman, like the first one.
Yeah, it was a refreshing action movie.
There's a Russian movie coming out, which is about what coma patients go through, like what they see when they're dreaming,
That's interesting.
Interesting.
called Coma.
I thought they just saw black for a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was just like a nap, like they wake up and like, well, how long have I been asleep? 3 hours? 4 hours? It's been 10 fucking years.
That would
God,
explain
could
my.
you imagine going to sleep and then just waking up and God damn, a decade has passed you by.
Real sentimental there. I
I'd
feel
have
like I
to.
already have.
I'd have to burrow myself in my room for a good couple weeks just to catch up with the world and the internet entertainment.
I'm so far behind. I don't get any of the new memes.
You're just like Googling years, like, alright, 2017, download.
You just watch the yearly highlights. You know when they make highlights at the end of the year to remember everything. You just watch those.
Yeah, I need to watch tons of them.
See all the celebrities that died.
You're like, can't believe Carrot Top really would.
It was about time.
I guess I did win that death poll when Morgan Freeman died. Alright, so just a handful more. Alright, so
God damn, how many do you have?
well, now it's 2 weeks worth of movie topics. Go ahead,
A
let me go next week.
handful more. Go ahead. We don't need to
All
hear
right.
every movie
Okay.
coming out.
Okay,
Well, we're
wait,
not talking about them
Can-
extensively.
Can we do one more and then move on to what movies we're going to be watching this week?
Alright, give me 2 more short ones and then one a little bit longer one.
You get one right now.
Yeah,
Pick it.
you get
Pick the
one,
best
and
one.
then I'm just muting you.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
you.
Okay, so method actors, like Heath Ledger, when he did the whole Joker thing, when he locked himself in like the hotel for like 8 months or whatever,
Yeah.
and tried to get in role. Jared Leto is doing something similar with the whole getting in the mood to be the Joker, except it's different in that he's sending condoms, anal beads, and other things relating to the Suicide Squad members to those actors, and then he sent everyone a dead pig.
A dead pig.
Everyone a dead pig, and then like Will Smith is playing Deadshot, so he sent him bullets, and I don't know who he sent the condom and anal beads to, but yeah,
Will
so,
Smith.
yeah, all Will Smith, and that's pretty much it.
That's pretty awesome. I'm interested to see what kind of Joker Jared Leto brings to the table.
Yeah, definitely. And other than that, the Doctor Strange teaser trailer came out, and
Alright,
Ben
well,
Affleck's
I mean, that was good. Thank you. Now we can move on to something else. Sorry I had to put a little mute on you, Palmer, but you overstepped your bounds there. Hope you learned your place. Coming up in the next few weeks, we plan on doing a kind of a sister cast, see if I can unmute Palmer here. Accompaniment of Podcastaholics. I don't think we're gonna be doing Podcastaholics. Are we gonna be doing Podcastaholics anymore?
I'm not against it, but if it does die, I can understand why.
I can't unmute Palmer. Well, he should have learned his place. Please. I can't fucking do it. I don't know. I went too far.
Man, I apologize, Palmer. Do you think you could leave the call and and then?
Okay, well, I mean, he's pretty much. Oh, I'm still fucking around.
I mean, it's cool. Palmer's participating like this, you know. We don't have to.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
Palmer, you gotta put spaces in between those words.
Don't be a fucking peasant. But we're actually coming up this movie cast. We're gonna be talking about. We're gonna go ahead, you bitch. We're gonna do. Are we gonna do 2 movies a week or 1 movie a week?
I'm down for the 2.
All right, let's do 2. And if we can't do it, we'll cut back to 1.
Okay, yeah.
We're not gonna call ourselves The Real. I'm about to fucking mute Palmer's texting abilities too. But I mean, we're gonna further discuss this off the cast, but you'll catch the cast when it comes up. You one viewer who's listening. So yeah.
Well, I wanted to go ahead and since we're talking about it now, if we can go ahead and pick those movies. Which do you want to pick
now?
Do you want to pick Damn, Palmer distracted me. Do you want to pick movies that you have seen before, or do you want this to be new to all three of us?
I think there should be new.
Okay, I can agree to that.
I think it should be our live opinion.
Okay. I can
Yes,
understand.
Palmer, The Departed is good, and that's why it's got such a critically acclaimed score.
Well, since Palmer doesn't seem to be willing to leave and rejoin, allowing him to talk, do you want me and you to just pick the movie for this week?
I can eject him, make him come back.
Okay. So how do you want to decide? You know what? You and him can pick the first two. That's fine.
All right. So we'll do like how are we gonna do like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2?
And back.
I assume since you like upload, you're kind of the leader, so it would go you, Palmer, then me, you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Wait.
Yeah, we can hear you, dude. You're good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
cool.
good.
Um,
I assume we just like move down the row. So like you, Palmer, Palmer, me, you, you, Palmer, Palmer, me, you.
okay, we'll further discuss that.
What did I miss when I was gone?
We're still
You're
talking
gonna
about
pick
cast.
one of the movies.
I'm gonna pick it for this week.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do two. And
Oh,
you're gonna
right,
pick,
two.
You're gonna pick one.
I've been gone so long.
I don't know the movie like right off the top of my head, dude. Like,
Oh, so how new do you want the movies to be, or can it
Up
just
to
be
you.
any movie?
Up to you. Just make sure you haven't seen it.
Let's do. I want to do Shutter Island. I have not seen that movie yet, and I've been wanting to.
okay, I haven't seen either.
Neither have I. Okay, so let me
You guys
let me
want to do a
write that.
theme like each week? Like, hey,
No,
this
no,
week we're
no, no,
doing
it's fine,
Leonardo
it's fine.
DiCaprio movies.
I have a list of movies, so I'll just be going off that list.
They're cool.
And my movie will be later announced.
All right, so Shutter Island and to be announced.
Well, I'm trying to. Damn, I might have accidentally deleted it somehow. That's so weird.
Deleted Shutter Island.
Yeah, I had a movie list with like No Country for Old Men. That was something I really wanted to see.
Seen it.
I wanted to see some big idea movies, but
Oh, okay. I got a movie. We're gonna watch Moonrise Kingdom.
what is Moonrise Kingdom?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I heard it was good.
All right. What if we want to watch a movie that like two of us haven't seen, but one of us have? Like I haven't seen what's that Vietnam movie?
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now. I haven't seen that. Can we do that one week?
I think it should be better if it's new to everybody.
What if we run out of ideas?
We won't.
Yeah, there's enough movies that that will be new enough.
What if we run out of good movies?
We won't.
I know for a fact there's a book called 1001 Good Movies, and I bet half of those none of us have seen.
I'm just saying. What if this cast goes on for years? You know, and each week we're watching
Then
two
we have
movies.
years worth of new movies to enjoy.
Well, yeah, but eventually, the cast goes on for like 40 years. We'll run out.
There will be entertainment, Palmer, to consume.
I guess new movies always come out each year, though.
Yeah, we will be movied up for a while.
Okay, good point. I'm going to keep a list of these movies, actually. In my fancy new little notebook.
Yeah, I cannot believe I think I did accidentally delete my movie list. I have like 30 movies planned.
I started making a list of like favorite movies, or favorite directors with like favorite movies by them, and then ones that I haven't seen by them that I want to see. They've actually
Alright,
did this in
what was the
preparation for.
movies for this week?
Alright, what's
Shutter Island and Moonrise Kingdom.
Alright.
Moonrise.
You guys just want to do this like on Wednesday?
But we're gonna do
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What are we doing? Podcastaholics on Wednesday?
Unfortunately, Podcastaholics is coming to a close.
What?
I don't want to do like 3 recordings a week, dude.
Well, then why don't we just make this like a little topic segment during Podcastaholics?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Like if we're just gonna like go from like an hour and a half long episode to like a 30-minute long episode.
What we could do
Unless you just want to
is,
like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
um, okay, hold on, what was my idea? Oh, what we could do is just like dedicate the first half of an episode of Podcastaholics to like whatever the movies were that week, and then
Yeah.
after we get our thoughts out about that, we move on to, I guess, like the personal stuff, what we've been doing previously. That way, if you want to just listen to the movie review, we get that out of the way, and then if you want to hear the personal stuff, that comes later.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I was really looking forward to doing another cast, but I see your point because you're doing like 3 a week. Yeah, I would both
Yeah,
be doing 3 a week.
that is true. Well, I mean, all I really do is just talk. I don't have like a whole lot of
I had to prepare.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Not necessarily for. Oh yeah. Well, there has to be preparation. A little preparation age helps everything smooth along.
Well,
I am so disappointed that I deleted that list. I'm gonna have to re-fucking make it.
My life's work in red ink.
pretty soon we'll have a new sponsor here. We can use them every week.
Ooh, can't wait.
You want to know what they're called?
Ooh. Or I guess what?
Baker's Arbor, the best wine in Baker County.
Baker's wine.
No, Baker's Arbor, dude. It's gonna be an arbor, like a grape arbor.
An arboretum.
No, that's looking. It's like an aquarium for like stuff.
Yeah,
Can't
dude,
wait.
an arboretum.
Wait, arboretum's what like we planted our plants in an Aiki's class.
Arboretum is just a collection of plants.
So it's just like a greenhouse.
Like an outdoor. No, a greenhouse is inside. An arboretum is outside.
I don't know, dude. On the outside of that greenhouse that we planted, there's pickled dill in. It says John Smith Arboretum.
Outside. Arboretum. You said it yourself.
Does arboretum mean outside?
No, an arboretum's on the outside. A greenhouse is inside a building.
But wasn't that building that we went in, wasn't it inside?
What?
I thought what arboreums were is they were like open rooms, like they were rooms with no ceiling.
No. An arboretum is just an open, like, fucking field with fucking trees and other plants.
So it's like a biodome.
There's no dome. No.
So it's just a bios.
An arboretum, yes.
Interesting.
All right. Well, at FGC they need to take that sign that says arboretum down because they really it's a greenhouse.
Alright, well, that was nice. Good cast, everybody.
Yeah, I agree.